Welcome back to the Struggling Survival server, where today's struggle is going to be setting up the start of our trading hall. This sky looks a bit more red than usual. Oh, I got my first Astrocraft Eclipse during the time-lapse for the build that was built yesterday, or for you guys, like 2 seconds ago. That's this guy over here. I still need to finish the interior and make the terrain it's sitting on look not dog water. But if I don't get started on the trading hall soon, I'm gonna be in some hot water. So that's today's project. This will be solved. This will be solved, I promise. But we also now have a smelter up for getting our glorious, glorious smooth stone that we desperately need for this next build. Smooth stone. Maybe I should have some foresight and get that cooking. Got a few more materials I gotta gather for this build. But once we have I have materials to gather, and I also have to clear some area, which is gonna be a bit time consuming. I'm not entirely sure where I want to put this. I'm thinking back here would be good, and they kind of have the area separated into a couple distinct zones. I don't have like a full plan for this area just yet, but what I'm thinking is here on this side of the mountain, this area is going to be more of like, you know, a cozy English town type vibe, and then back here will be kind of more of a bustling like city center. So I'll have, you know, big botanical garden there. Larger buildings will be back here, and I want to put like a good amount of like trees to kind of separate the town from the city type area. But then you'll still have like up here, you have like a nice overlook over the city. So one building there. Maybe I'll fill in. Maybe I'll fill in this area. Wait. So I've just now, live on camera, had an idea. So if back here it's gonna be a city, like this is generally, I think, too much water for a city. But if we cover this weird looking pond up, that'll make this pond more special. Then this can be more city area. And then kind of fill in the edge of the river here, so like where it's this like smooth shallow part, fill in those shallows so we have a really deep river that runs, a thin deep river that runs kind of like through the heart of the city and go off there and then into like off into the woods. Maybe this might be a bit much, but it might be cool to maybe have like a giant wall spanning between those mountains. Oh, but that would block the view of the village. Maybe we don't do a wall. So we just kind of have. I guess this would also be the issue with putting a big building here, as that might also block the view of the forest. Ah, decisions. So, yeah, from here, it might be cool. We can extend the mountain out a bit, then have a tunnel that goes through it that leads to like the city area. And then, interesting, I thought all of them died. Okay.
What, the villager?
Yeah, just a farmer kind of going for a stroll.
Yeah, there's a farmer over there still.
Glorious rain. So yeah, then it could have like a path kind of like not even a path, like a main road kind of winding down the river here, and then
Hmm.
clean up the river to make this more river-esque without all these things jutting out into it and
That's what
interrupting
we're
it
gonna name it. The
completely.
River-esque.
It's a good river name. I like it. So yeah, the road there. That'll come right past the barn, and then it'll split off into the town, and then off through the tunnel through this mountain. Then
Where is this?
you have more cottages dotting the mountain.
Oh my
It'll be super
god.
overgrown, and then it'll
Wait,
be a
Joey.
reveal. That do be the house.
Hi.
Hello there. Ooh. Ooh, my particle mod is bugging out.
I mean, with rain, I believe it.
Oh no, it's...
We are so far away from each other.
Yeah. Oh, this is such a fun shot. Your armor's clipping into your body. The splash in the water is like 2 blocks above your head. The screen is blue from the rain.
All right,
Oh,
see ya.
and away he goes.
What?
I just picked up an egg and tossed it. And I think it was quadruplets.
Yep, that is a rare spawn. That is possible.
Well then. I guess this means our city has been founded on holy ground. Blessed
You
by
can
the
definitely
chicken.
say that. It's actually really rare.
Well then. So there's 4 chickens in
I
our
think it's like
city area.
one in like 3,000 or something.
Please don't kill these chickens.
I will not.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put them somewhere. These are sacred creatures. Where'd their sibling run off to?
You should name them all Dinnerbone. We have name tags.
This is true, this is true. Alright, these are important little creatures. Let's be inside of the mountain, but... Yeah, so they're visible. You know, I gotta work with the blocks I have. They will be safe and secure. Perfect. Hello. So I'm clearing out a little area for the basement of a new building, and I think I found a very interesting symptom of our Enderman problem. I want to hop in here and investigate without perishing. Hello, friend. So as far as I'm aware, this is not natural dirt generation. I think this is a stash of sorts. He's trying his best. Each one of these dirt blocks, I believe, was lovingly ripped from the terrain above ground and probably placed here when it was raining. Such a strange little find. So there's a thing in the ground here now. You gotta this building is currently maybe like 10% floor. There's got its basement all finished up. So I think we're starting to add an extra like little villager area up here. This would be like where all the big enchants are gonna go. So like mending and breaking, efficiency, maybe fortune, I don't know. But big three I think should be up here on the first level.
Okay.
And then they kind of go through this minecart. Like they'll go down here. I also still need to build the villager exhaust pipe and then the entry point, which I think will be gonna need to probably come back around through here. So I'll have it come up from the villager breeder around that way. Come down. And then I also have a little separate house I need to build that's gonna filter out minecarts that don't have anything in them, just so that nothing can come in here and break the system. Now, got our little basement, still unfinished, but each one of these chambers has like a little activator rail behind it. So when a villager in a minecart kind of comes around here, if this place is empty, they'll get spat onto this trapdoor, and then you click the trapdoor and it drops them down into this little holding cell. There's a pressure plate in there, which then disables the activator rail and says that cell is occupied. Originally, the trapdoors weren't there, and they were just spat out on top of the pressure plate. But I realized there's a small issue where the villager was pushed too far back into the cell. Then an empty minecart could kind of grab it and then put it in a different cell later on. And I just don't want that to cause problems with them like trying to claim ownership of a electric that's not in their cell, and I think it'd be very messy. So this is a little band-aid fix on that issue, which I think it'll work. You know, we just, oh no, we had to click a trapdoor to settle them into their home. Trapdoor, and then go around, drop down to the second level here. I haven't finished the exhaust, so they go from, yeah, they'll drop down from there, and they'll kind of come forward, and pump to there, and then they'll go out that way. And ideally, I'll have the rail line kind of go around in a big loop and feed back into the back of the village breeder, where there will be a like automatic minecart collector that that still
All right.
has to be finished. So that's the plan. So I need to go gather more materials for the actual building that goes on top of this. And also our enchanter is going to go, like, right around here.
Houdini.
We finally have a spot for it. So yeah, this building is rather large compared to the other things we have built. And
So far.
yeah, and there's still a good amount of stuff that needs to be added before it's like fully up and running, like connecting up to the rail line and everything. But it's getting there. And now that the floor is in, you can kind of see how big this is. And it is 2 stories, so look forward to that. Resource
I'm
gathering
totally not
time.
grabbing resources for everything.
Totally not. Totally not. So
There we go.
we were talking about getting a little bet going
Yep.
about how many lecterns it's gonna take Max to get all the enchantments we want. Now you said the reward for the bet should be, you know, real life money, but you know, we're gaming. I feel like we should wager like a stack of diamond or something.
Hey, we're living together.
Straight into the ender chest.
Straight into the ender chest. A stack
Yeah.
of diamonds.
It's
All right.
one stack of diamonds that the other person cannot touch.
Sounds good to me.
Or the other one would be, or the loser
An
of the bet.
inventory of cobblestone.
Or the loser of the bet has to do all the netherite mining.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
I really like that.
Alright. So I'm gonna go.
So what are you setting the line on? 1,000?
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be too insane. I'm just trying to think of like all the
Here, let me help you out here. I'll look at the Minecraft wiki.
Okay. I guess we should figure out how many enchants we want. Like, and you can also end up doubling up on them.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 16, 28, 39, 44 enchants total.
Okay. And we want the max level of all of them. And
Yeah.
you're notoriously very lucky. So
Yeah.
40 enchants. If each enchant takes 2 rerolls, that puts you at 100 right there. Oh. So I think 1,000 is probably a good spot for it.
And you want to say over or under 1,000?
Yeah.
All right. So the line, we'll put the line. We'll say 1,055 and a half. What do you think?
1,055 and a half.
So you can't be exactly tied. There's a half.
Okay.
1,055.5. That's the number.
Okay. That's the number.
You have it in recording.
Yep.
I have it typed out.
All right. And I guess I'll go under.
All right.
Surely.
I am over.
This is seems unnaturally large. Ah, shoot. All right, I will. We're breaking in.
Hopefully you don't break anything useful.
Monster noises, as is tradition. I'll pop up this way, just so I can see what I'm getting myself into here. Hello, friendo. Oh, there's a hole on the other side. Well, that makes life easier, I guess. Time to take a nap. This geode still seems like excessively large. Like this, it's massive. Weird. Well, we do need some of these things for the
Time to start planting some sugarcane.
minecart unloader.
We don't have to do that. We can once we update. It'll be ender pearls.
No. Like for auto braking minecarts, you use the little
Oh.
amethyst crystal. It's cool. Wonderful noises in here too. And now we once again have a rundown looking building as the start of a new building.
And they're all dead.
Oh, this looks so abandoned.
There's a skeleton in one of them with the pillager.
Oh, dang it. Oh, we just need to like bring him out into the sun. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Can skeletons' bows break?
I mean, probably. If pillagers can. I don't see why skeletons can't. Let's see what this looks like up a hill. Obviously, the no roof of it all becomes a bit more obvious. But so I get for putting a lightning rod there. Also, you know what might be a fun aesthetic to go for?
More pillagers.
Is have the city be like an abandoned city, so that way I don't have to finish any of the buildings. Just
Oh my god.
could just call this done. Oh, he's in the trading hall. Oh no. Ah, gosh, it's a disaster. All right, but this honestly, this is looking solid. I'm very happy with this. Got these placed down like lines to try and make it look kind of bricky. Got this
Bricky.
cool like archway.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of lecture.
Fence gates are great. Oh, you went into the basement?
Yeah.
Yep. There'll be a librarian for
Holy
each one of
shit.
those.
Oh god.
Aren't you excited to start rolling?
Oh boy. It's a tomorrow thing.
Yeah. So now I have all the walls up. I'll put the roof on.
Gotta do the roof.
Roof is gonna be a later thing. Literally, I just want to get the walls up so that way zombies wouldn't be able to get in. So before the roof goes on, I still also need to get like 3 pieces of basalt for over there.
So what do the buttons do?
Nothing.
Just the levers?
Levers and buttons are all decorative.
Okay.
Technically the levers are like kind of a redundancy for powering the powered rails, but I didn't want to have those toggleable because then you go through, flick one lever accidentally, and then all of a sudden villagers can't pass through the thing anymore, which would be a little problematic.
Are you sure they won't get flung off into this part here?
What part?
Where the stairs are?
No, I've tested this. It spits them out on top of the spruce trap.
Oh, okay. If you've tested it, that's fine.
Yeah. The bed is not down here. The bed is here. Yeah, and then I'm probably gonna also want to do some. Oh, this is a cool view. It's from here. You have the city. You have this building here, maybe like a main street going that way. Bridge. Gotta have a bridge.
Oh yeah.
And then actually, so I'll have like a pedestrian bridge there, then a train bridge. Iron farm over there. So,
I don't know where you're looking.
oh, I'm up by the house, showcasing the build. So city here. You pass through. Oh yeah, we have. He moved in. Why are you looking at me like that? And then through here we'll have kind of more of a cozy countryside. Nice igloo. And of course, as is tradition.
The rain.
I think the rain really makes this look like a sad, rundown building. Scaffolding's like the rotted support beams and everything.
Oh God.
I really like using fence gates like this. Like it's a weird kind of. It's the closest thing we have to like a border slab. You can get some like cool architecture, shapes, curvature, what have you with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's neat. Shapes. They're cool. Alright, so next phase of this build
how much
is
copper has been used.
gonna be rail line. And then roof, interior, maybe not in that order. And I still haven't forgotten about this build. This build still also needs an interior. But, you know, someone's been hounding me to get this done, so.
Yep. Because I gotta get that shit done.
My priorities have been forcibly shifted.
Hey, it's fine.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot of freedom afterwards.
Yes, yes. Finish this build, that I'm free. I'll be free. Build more. I tried to eat it.
Yeah, it's a birch sapling. The harvester goes.
It's only.
The kingdom, building. The empire.
Beginning. It's cool. There's buildings. It's interesting, like looking at these two side by side, like this.
Very different.
This has so much more like detail packed into it, even though like this has a fair amount of detail. It's just like shading.
Just boards. Symmetrical.
It's just like I feel like there's less, or there's less.
Well, it's a barn, so barns aren't supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like super textured.
And I think this is gonna work better once the area around it's busier too. Yeah. Right now it's a rather bland building. It has like, I think it has like enough visual interest, or it has all the visual interest it needs. There we go. That's how the words should go. And then like once there's like some trees around it that'll have a lot of color on them, and then other textures, then this will look more like this.
You know what? Maybe I'm gonna try and build my old house I lived in on the server.
Ooh, is it an old English Victorian style house?
Obviously, it wasn't Victorian style. Maybe I'll make it underground so you don't have to see it.
No. We can find a home for it.
I'll design it in a creative world before I show you it. Then.
Actually, something kind of interesting is for this building and that one over there, and also kind of the iron farm that got designed. I did something a little different than from what I normally do, and I like base them off of a reference image. I will pull them up on the screen to show for the viewers. But I found it's really helpful. And it's really interesting how it's like kind of easy to translate a picture into Minecraft. Like this house looks I think at least, looks pretty similar to the cottage I
Reference?
based it on, yeah. And like, this kind of too. It's nice, like, I guess like a real house, a real building, like all the architecture and like structure stuff is kind of already done for you by hopefully licensed professionals. And so if you just kind of copy the shapes and everything from that existing building into Minecraft, then it makes it look structural and real. I don't know. It's interesting. And then also it's cool to just like do like a side by side of like the picture and the building. So if you want any help making that house, I'd be free to lend a hand if you want it.
Yeah, I gotta show you what it looks like first.
Alrighty. That could be a cool little project.
Because I want to try and make a 1-to-1 scale of the old house I used to live in.
Ooh. That'll be 1-to-1 scale.
So
Will be
I remember it
interesting.
very vividly, even though I haven't lived in that house for over 5 years.
Of course. I mean, I think that's the childhood home experience.
Oh, yeah. I can also make it like the area around it, because there's also a school behind it.
Ooh.
I could remake my hometown from scratch, from memory. Imagine that.
That would be kind of funny.
Hey, you have a lot of time on the server.
Yeah. That'd be kind of fun.
Totally doable.
We have this, we have like an old English town like here, and then
My hometown.
directly next to it, American suburbs.
American suburb.
Let's go. That'd be sick. Like something I've always wanted to do, but then never actually done, is get like a city built in this game. That's my goal. That's my dream. One day.
Hey, I'm gonna help you build a town then on my end.
Yeah. One day, I will make a city. This is
It could be on the server too, because this will be up forever.
this is the third server that I've tried this on. The other two have failed somewhat horribly.
Oh God.